November 2014, a conference room in a Manhattan office tower. Iftikar Ali Ahmed sits across the table from his employers, the men who trusted him. On the table in front of them, a proposal, an international investment opportunity, $20 million. The numbers look perfect. The documents look authentic. The financials are bulletproof. Ahmed has been here before. He knows exactly what makes them believe. He recommends the investment, $20 million. His employers don't hesitate. They approve it. What happens next happens in the digital dark, in forwarding emails, in wire transfer confirmations that arrive in milliseconds, in accounts that exist only in spreadsheets. Ahmed tells the international company one story.
My firm will invest $2 million.
$2 million. He tells his employers another story.
We're wiring the full $20 million.
But the wire doesn't go to the company. $18 million vanishes into an account that Ahmed controls. An account he created, an account he disguised, with a name that isn't his. $18 million, stolen in a single transaction. And the most terrifying part, nobody noticed. Not yet. Iftikar Ali Ahmed wasn't a criminal mastermind pulled from a screenplay. He was a general partner, a fund manager, a trusted insider. For 11 years, from 2004 to 2015, he sat at one of the most powerful desks in private equity. He had access to everything. He had authority. He had credentials. He had the kind of trust that only forms when you've been in the room for a decade. And he was stealing, systematically, methodically, brazenly, but he wasn't stealing $54 million all at once. That's not how fraud at this level works. It's 1,000 small permissions, 100 invisible thefts, a machine that runs so smoothly nobody can see it moving. Ahmed lived in Greenwich, Connecticut, the kind of zip code where houses don't have prices, they have valuations. His home cost $9.6 million. Let that sink in. Not inherited, not earned through legitimate performance bonuses. Purchased, owned, furnished with the stolen proceeds of systematic fraud. And while his house sat on a hill overlooking Connecticut, he was buying another property. A luxury condominium in New York City. $8.6 million. 2 mansions, both built on lies. Both built on the money that didn't belong to him. The question isn't, where did Ahmed get the courage to steal this much? The real question is, how did nobody see him doing it for 11 years? Ahmed's fraud had layers. Each layer was designed to hide the layer beneath it. He submitted invoices that never corresponded to actual services. Documents that looked legitimate because they were made to look legitimate. Numbers that added up because mathematics doesn't judge intent. When Ahmed orchestrated international business deals on behalf of his employer, he had the power to set the valuations, the prices, the terms. He inflated them systematically. The difference between the real price and the inflated price, that's a theft. His employers saw official paperwork. They saw numbers from a trusted partner. They never questioned the gap between what Ahmed said the deal cost and what it actually cost. This was the genius of it. Ahmed created bank accounts. He named them after his employer. He named them after the companies they invested in. Legitimate names, legitimate sounding institutions. But they belonged to him. Wire transfers arrived at these accounts. His employers believed the money was moving to legitimate investments. The money was moving to Ahmed. By late 2014, Ahmed was running out of time. He could feel something shifting. An audit maybe, suspicion maybe, pressure from above. So he made one final move, one absolute theft. The international company needed investment. Ahmed knew this. He positioned himself as the broker, the facilitator. To his employers, invest $20 million. Here are the documents. Here are the financials. This is a legitimate opportunity. To the international company, my firm will invest $2 million in your shares. Then Ahmed issued the wire instructions. $2 million to the company. Legitimate, traceable, verifiable. $18 million to his own account. Disguised, hidden, stolen. It was the most brazen theft in his entire 11-year campaign because it required him to lie to 2 different organizations simultaneously. And he did it anyway. On January 12th, 2015, just weeks later, Ahmed transferred $18 million to his spouse. The money that built the New York condominium. The money that cemented his theft into physical reality. A luxury apartment, purchased with stolen capital. A monument to his own audacity. But monuments attract attention. And by now, the machinery of justice was already moving. Slowly, quietly, but moving. Ahmed didn't know it yet, but he was running out of runway. The indictment came in April 2015. 4 counts of wire fraud, 7 counts of false statements on income tax returns. The charges outlined everything. Every false invoice, every ghost account, every transaction. Ahmed was facing up to 20 years per wire fraud count. Additional years on the tax charges. The mathematics of federal sentencing don't offer much mercy. But Ahmed did something that very few indicted white-collar criminals do. He didn't show up for trial. He was released on pretrial bail, a privilege that assumes you'll return, that you trust the system, that you respect the law. Ahmed did none of those things. He disappeared. And here's what's important to understand. Ahmed didn't become a fugitive because he panicked. He became a fugitive because the stakes were finally clear. Prison, years of it, everything taken, the Greenwich mansion, the New York apartment, his career, his freedom, his future. The system was closing in, so he ran. Nobody inside the private equity firm saw it coming. Not the senior partners, not the compliance officers, not the people responsible for internal controls. 11 years, $54 million, and nobody noticed. This isn't a story about a brilliant criminal outsmarting federal investigators. It's a story about a trusted insider who understood one critical truth. Ahmed had access, authority, credibility, and for 11 years, those 3 things were enough. The firm had systems designed to catch fraud, systems designed to verify transactions, systems designed to prevent exactly what Ahmed was doing. But systems only work if people question what's in front of them. Ahmed knew that people don't question trusted partners, not unless something forces them to. So he stayed trusted, and he kept stealing until he couldn't anymore. Iftikar Ali Ahmed is still a fugitive from justice. Years have passed since April 2015, since he fled while on pre-trial release, since he vanished with the knowledge of exactly what was coming. Decades in federal prison. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is still looking for him. The Internal Revenue Service Criminal Investigation Division is still looking for him. And the assistant U.S. attorney who built the case, who documented every false invoice, every ghost account, every stolen wire transfer, is waiting. Ahmed spent 11 years inside a private equity firm, stealing methodically, moving money through digital labyrinths, purchasing $18.2 million in real estate with other people's capital. And now he's outside the system entirely. A ghost, a man with a new name maybe, a different identity, a life purchased with stolen millions, but lived in constant fear. Because Ahmed understands something that every fugitive understands. You can run from the system, but the system never stops running toward you. The countdown continues. The question that remains isn't whether Ahmed will be caught. Federal investigators have infinite patience. They have international resources. They have the machinery of American law enforcement. The question is, what kind of life is he living? Is he in a safe house somewhere? Does he look over his shoulder every time a stranger approaches? Does he sleep? Is 17 years on the run better than 10 years in prison? And when they do find him, and they will find him, what will he say? Will he finally explain how a trusted partner became a thief? How a general partner became a fugitive? How $54 million vanished from a system designed to protect it? The story of Iftikar Ali Ahmed isn't over. It's just waiting for its ending.